What was the outpouring like from friends and family after a game like you had at SC?
They were very happy for me, but at the same token, they said, okay, you got to keep going and keep doing better, and make sure it's not a fluke, and just continue to prepare and get ready.
Could you tell how well Kenyon was playing as the game kind of progressed? I mean, at what point did it kick in that he was having such an amazing game?
I think it probably kicked in after the game when we heard how well he did. But during the game, when you see he's just chunking away, he was getting 10 yards a carry basically. You kind of don't realize it till the end of the game because you're just so in tune to what's going on the field. But what he did was, unreal.
Have you ever had a game like you had, though? I mean, your game was almost perfect when you look at it. 20 for 23, 300 yards, 4 touchdowns, rushing yards. I mean, have you ever played a game like that before?
I don't recall if I've ever played one that way. But, it just goes back to how we prepared. I felt like as a group we prepared very well for that opportunity that opposed on Saturday. And, it just kind of showed as an offense. I mean, we racked up 700 and some yards. But, I just think looking back on it, I couldn't have done it without the guys that are up front and the guys that were catching the balls and stuff.
How do you guys improve upon that performance?
There's still some things that we can look at. We looked at some of the film yesterday, and there's several things that we can work on. From my standpoint, just again, controlling the ball. That was kind of a big thing. We're going in to score again, and I could have really focused on just taking care of the ball at that point in time of the game.
You guys only had 3 drives. I mean, there was a field goal, a fumble, and 1 punt. I mean, how realistic is it to improve on a performance?
You can always get better, and I think that's what the coaches have instilled in our minds is that that's the standard now, and you just got to keep getting better every day, and that's the focal point.
But if before the game someone would have said you're going to score a touchdown on every drive but 3, would you have taken that?
Probably not. The way we came out and the way it just all happened, I think, was kind of just unreal. And it's a credit to those guys in the locker room. They really just went out and played hard.
What does Cal's defense do that you guys are focusing on early this week?
They bring a lot more pressure than USC did, so that's just another thing that we got to focus on. But, it just goes back to just understanding our assignments and executing the game plan.
What did you learn about yourself in that game? After USC cut it to 3, you guys had a big drive with the 2 fourth-down conversions. What did you learn about, yourself during that drive in that game and being able to go up against, USC's?
I learned that I could do it. It's you kind of get in those modes of the game where it's it's go time, and I felt all the confidence in the world with the guys around me, and they looked at me, and we kind of just rallied with each other, and it was a big job for us.
And then just going ahead, how much does that help you going into this week and preparing for Cal and and beyond?
As an offense, I feel like that's a huge confidence booster for us to go into at the Coliseum and play the way we did. So it's something to build off of, and we're going to continue to get better every day and look forward to Saturday.
You watched last year's offense from the sidelines. Michael said that you guys look faster than them last year. Do you feel like you guys are faster this year compared to what you saw last year? That
comment was it was very nice and sincere, but it's hard to say. I'm not sure. I think we can really continue to push the tempo and push it, the potential of what we can do. So I guess I'm not sure we could see.
What kind of expectations did you set for yourself at the beginning of the season, and where do you feel you're at now, 9 games through, compared to where you thought you'd be?
My expectations were just to continue to keep this thing going here. The guys in front of me that played here, Darren and Jeremiah, they did a good job of just leading this team and winning ball games. So, that was just my main focus, was to continue that tradition and continue just to, keep winning games. The other thing was just to get along with these guys. I mean, to get and build that confidence with each other. We knew that this offense could really be something special.
So have you exceeded your expectations then for yourself so far?
I don't know. I think my expectations continue to grow as the season goes. So I'm looking just to continue to get better.
I know you weren't here. Did you watch the game 2 years ago at Cal?
Yes, I did on national television.
What did you think? What were your impressions?
Watching the game, I think it just proves that you got to be ready to go at any moment in time. And you know, the coaches do a good job of just saying it's on the line every day. And you know, I think that was, you know, a good point to just learn from, and understand that, you know, at any given time, you know, so you're gonna get a opposing team's best effort. So you just gotta be prepared.